What up, YouTube world? Coming back at you with sort of a...
Is this what you made?
What's that?
Is me toilet flower?
And?
You?
No. What's that?
I don't know.
A spider coming down from the spider web onto the toilet flower.
I'm not toilet flower.
I know you're not. I just drew one.
Ah.
With that, with bated breath, that's what I drew. It's a me and my mom drawing contest, and that's what she drew. So, with bated breath, you can all sigh, have a deep sigh of relief. I don't even know where to start. I want to make this all in sort of one lump video, somewhat. But, clunk. This one isn't standing up for shit, even on the ketchup packet. So, we're gonna lay you down, Mr. Wyatt. You saw the videos I uploaded yesterday. You just got back from a weekend down with cities with Micah, his roommate Jason. Micah being Distemic here on the tube. We went to Friday night. We went to the primetime wrestling in Bloomington. Not even a mile away from our hotel, which so, oh, we gotta go here, turn right, and then we're there, and we're like, well, fuck, it's not even 6, and the show starts at 7. Shit, and it was pouring out at the time. It was cold rain. It was at the Knights of Columbus, Bloomington. I think Bloomington. I don't know. Make sure you eat then. You've had that applesauce out. Eat your applesauce you've had that out for a while. Went down there. What was it, $12 at the door? Whatever. It's a wrestling show. We were down there for wrestling, so anytime you can get more wrestling in, that's always a plus in my book. So we're there. We're noticing these people meeting up with another guy there. I recognize one of the wrestlers from or I recognize the guy. I know him from somewhere. And it isn't one of those things like, well, I know, but I don't know. I'm like, no, I've seen this dude. I know him. I just can't remember where the hell I saw him. And finally, one of the guys that's, I'd say, a regular of the events down there had a sign up that said John Johnson. Not Josh Johnson, John. I'm like, that's where I know him from. He's from Heavy on Wrestling. The promotion I went to last summer a couple times. Met Beefcake and met all the dudes in Hayward. So, saw him. I'm like, okay, he's talking to these guys a lot. People are meeting the guys with him. And I don't know, must have been during the halftime of the show or the intermission or whatever. We're finally like, Micah thought it was an Armstrong. I don't know what an Armstrong would be doing up here. They're more of the Georgia boys are staying down south. And finally, I bet you that's Jerry Lynn. I mean, that's the only person I can even, it's slightly resembled. And sure shit, it was Jerry Lynn. So, well, I was after the roommate Jason went up and asked after about 10 minutes of us procrastinating or him hawing and There you go, Micah. There's some more of those best ofs over there. Show those quick. There's the WWF TNA DVDs. And then there's more. Including some of those friends there. Super Clash.
Oh, really? Don't make a video about me.
Why? So, that lost the train of thought there. Again, rusted some today, but was at work early again just to get my stuff done. So it's been a long weekend of driving. Anyway, went to the show. It was a good show. Darren Corbin was there. Any of you guys in the upper Midwest know Darren Corbin. I don't think he'll ever make it in something like the WWF. No, you have applesauce right there. You don't need more. Finish your stuff first in the bowl. What he got is he's a funny wrestler. See if I can get a picture of him on that.
Really?
Real funny wrestler. Solid wrestler too. More comedy act, but he's got decent moveset. But he fought Arya Davari, which is Sean Davari, who managed Great Khali in the WWF. He managed Muhammad Hussein with the short-lived gimmick. God, when was it? Like 04, 05? Maybe it was a little 05, 06. But he was like an Iraqi sympathizer type dude. Already 8 minutes in, I haven't done anything. And there's a lot of stuff to go. Here's what Davari looks like. Looks like my former coworker, Muslim Ryan. So we look at that, and then I know one area somewhere I got pictures with me and him. Let's see how fat I am. It looks just like him. So I sent him that pic out today, but he was wrestling both nights. So I was excited about that. I'm a big fan, but here's the Corbin. The Corbin picture with his face. I got perfect timing. So, then there's a dude, I don't even remember his name, but he had a selfie stick. It came out to let me take a selfie. So once again, something I just truly hate. It got over in my world. That went to that. That was a good time. Got out of there 10:30ish, 10:30. Went back to the hotel. Just chilled a little while, then passed out basically because it was a long day for all three of us. We were driving down from Ely and Fargo, respectively. Oh shit! That passed out Saturday. We didn't do much anything. We just lounged a lot, which that's fine by me. I was more than happy. Wouldn't mind doing something, but again, it was sort of a blah day. At least in the morning part, and then it turned a little nicer in the afternoon. But again, I haven't had a day of lounging and absolutely doing jack shit from till we left. I mean, we left, I think, 5:30 ish, quarter to 6. And again, the GPS needed a fucking super kick party to it because it gave us all this roundabout directions when, God, I know on the stuff I wrote down, it was just sort of a jump from 494 to 169 to 7, and then you're there. But we won't be on this like service area and like a industrial area. A detour, we got there nonetheless, so it didn't matter. But I was just sort of, you GPS, you fucker, you. Anyway, the Ring of Honor show, awesome. I've been to TNA house shows, I've been to WWE house shows. This was my first Ring of Honor show. Awesome. And again, this isn't like my first Ring of Honor watching, as you obviously know, but just what they put themselves through. Some of the guys, Caprice Coleman, ACH, Mark Briscoe. ODB was over huge because she's from the cities. She owns a bar. I don't know if the one in St. Louis Park that they had the after party at was the bar she owned. But, which we didn't go to, but that's not really our scene anyway, or any of our three of our scenes, whatever you want to say. That. So, show was great. If you're down in the cities, it'll be on CW23. I don't know. It must be a few different segments. The first one was just, I won't say jobbers, but unknown guys, enhancement talent. And they put on one of them, I think, in that 4-way of the tag team match, did a cop killer vertebraker, but he did it as like, instead of dropping him on the mat, he did it on like a shoulder breaker and dropped his leg down and dropped him on his leg. If you know what I'm talking about, give yourself a gold star. If you don't worry. Caprice Coleman did the sick move of where he jumps to the middle rope and flips out to the outside in one swift motion, which was awesome. Mark Briscoe did, God, what did he do? If he just jumped over, like did what the hell's that called? Just basically jump over the top rope. Not the tope. When you just jump over, sort of like the Benoit, but you do a flip and you sort of cartwheel. He did that over in the corner. I don't know if it was on Rowe or the Hanson, but God, there's good wrestling. People, there's a couple doucher magooshers there that, I don't know. When you can't handle your alcohol, that's always a negative, especially when you get kids around. If you try to be professional there and have fun, but don't be a douche. So, had a few of those, but what can you do? Saw Jerry Lynn there. He was at the show. He went backstage because he saw Carino. They're coming back July 11th. I'm going to see what we got for tickets. Checked this morning. They had nothing. I mean, this page does not exist when I typed to the tickets. Alright, I clicked on the ticket link. And, so, what can you do? Hopefully that'll change soon. Get some tickets for that. I don't think Mike and his friend can come down. That too close to another friend up there that wrestles his show up there. But I'll see if I can get something returned there, since it's fucking easy to find. I can find it without a GPS now, and that's all you need. But got to meet Carino after the event that we went over the rampway. His roommate looks like Jack Victory without the dyed blonde hair. I said afterwards, you know what? You would have said, yes, that's a dead ringer if you would have had the old sweatshirt with the big V on it, and then you would have been put over huge. But I'm trying to think what else I can say. Saturday, that was basically it. Hit up a McDonald's about 11:30, which none of us were thrilled about, but that was about the only thing that was open, minus a Jimmy John's. We're gonna stop at a Boston Market, but that was closed. And somewhere Sunday too, we stopped somewhere and it was closed. But then we basically watched Sports Center and passed out again. Sunday, got up, got going. Where did we go to first? We go to the card show. Yeah, we went to the card show up in Mounds View. The Edgewood Commerce Center, something up in Mounds View. It wasn't bad. With that, I'm going to show you. I'm going to save this for a separate video, but I was going to do, but it's running too long. Let's see if I get this right. There's a couple different stops we made. So was that dude? Okay. So I'll show you what we got, or I got at the card show. It wasn't much. Don't get me wrong, there's stuff there, but there's a Charles Sims. It's on eBay, Matt. It's the same dude from St. Paul. Charles Sims Topps Chrome Mini Super. I didn't want to ask because he said that stuff in that case was going to be pretty much a very set price. There's a lot of Teddy Ball games, a lot of Wiggins, Minnesota themed stuff. And Smitty, I have to look it up, but there's the Cyrus Gray Topps Platinum Superfractor was there. Graded, I don't know if it was a 9.5 or a 9. And again, no price on it, which I don't know how you do it, Ryan, at shows, but if I see a price on something, I'm more apt to deal with the people just because I know there's a ballpark figure they have in mind. But those guys didn't have anything on those cards, so I was like, ugh. So first up, last table I went to, guy had a lot of racing stuff. Denny, you would have probably shit your pants. Tim, you too. Nothing super. I mean, there's some 1 in 24 die casts, some 1 in 64. But again, I don't know. Denny, at some point I'm gonna get a hold of you and see if you can shoot pictures. If you got a phone that shoots pictures over what Tony Stewart die cast you have, it'll be a lot easier for these shows to pick up this stuff. So I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna get in contact with you. At the time, we were all running on fumes because it was Micah got some stuff. I'll let him show if he chooses to in a video, which I believe he will. His friend Jason got some wrestling figures, which shockingly I didn't. They're opened, but in retrospect, if I'd have looked through them, I probably bought about $30 worth, knowing me. But the last guy had 12 for $1, and there wasn't really much in there. I was able to find a few guys that I like, base cards, some just mid-tier base, some old Stadium Club. The first run of Stadium Club for hockey, got Mike Richter, Van Beesbrook, Don Beaupre, some old goalies that I enjoyed. One for you, Denny, one goalie for you. I saw some Daryl Suiters from the early mid-'80s, a Messier from 90-91 Topps, and then this. Again, it's going to be terrible because you can't pick it up. Try the old Brett trick. See if the old flashlight will do any of your... Eddie Belfour award winner hologram. I think from 1991 or 91-92. Upper Deck American or English. And I also got it's only a 10 card set and Skybox Impact, which they didn't make for many years. A Jim Carrey insert for $1. The bricks, sort of, they're embossed a little. And then, even for $3, I was excited, because you just don't see any of these. Team Pinnacle at the back, Luke Robitaille, and then the front, Scotty Stevens, the Doofix. I saw that and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna get it. Jump ahead quick before I show some of these other things. We went to 3 Star Sports in Roseville. No Josh, BB Express, as he was somewhere else that I think everybody else would have been, so I can't blame him for that. He was at the game 6 of the Blues Wild Series. Micah busted the box, busted the packs. Check out the previous videos to see that. These were 50 cents each. The back on this is chipped to the high waters. But it's a preview. I don't know what it came out of. A Bobby Labonte Images preview, so tougher insert to pull, probably 1 in a box, 1 per 2. Dale Jarrett, the car, but an artist proof from 97, probably 97, 98 Pinnacle. Derek Cope was in this car. Artist proof. Rusty Walls. I mean, if we got a Rusty Walls fan out there, let me know. Send that off to you. Artist proof. Got this one for Teresa since she likes spending so much money on there. Mirror Red. I think Jeff Bodine was still in there at the time. Yep. Jeff Bodine, and then the Mirror Red with the sticker still on. I don't know if Steve Park was in this. Nope, Johnny Benson. Johnny Benson was. Might be thinking something else for Steve Park. Mirror Red car. Certified. So $3 for that. I couldn't. All that. Tough inserts to find. Tough inserts to pull. Why not? Now, jump back to the show. Guy had some stuff, more Twins-based prospect base than anything else, but had this crunch. This for $1. Bagwell Leaf Gold rookie. Can't pass that up, and I know somebody who collects Bagwell, so as much as people hate on him, Aroyd. And you drop it one time and everything shits out. Stellar season. And then for $3, and again, I don't want to get game used too much of these guys, but for $3, it's just foolish not to pass it up, or to pass it up. Mr. Bonds, 03 Ultra Moonshots. This guy had the most stuff. He had a booklet. Denny out of, I don't know what the hell the press pass racing is. the high money product. He had a booklet of Tony Stewart autograph and then the Sunoco patch. It was a 101. I think he had a Richard Childress auto. Fuck, I don't know what else he had. He had a Hogan auto of, I don't know if it was Topps or if it was like the Leaf Legends. But there's some nice stuff he had there. Just no prices. I'm like, ugh. You got that stuff sort of on a little sheet by itself, or a table with a sheet under it by itself. Those are the high money items. Got that for a quarter. 50 cents, I think. Ray Bork All-Star. Or maybe that was $1, I don't know. Or no, that might have been 50. This was $1. Hog Heaven. Dougie Martin I didn't have. Weber Maximum Metal insert. Don't think I've got that. For 50 cents, I will not pass up a Scott Mitchell Herman Moore 96 insert ever. For $1, I'll not pass up the Russian Rocket. Let's see if on the phone. There's a flashlight on the phone then. So, there's that. And for $2, a Dougie jersey. I don't think I've got that. It's 99. And the hit. Paid $10 for it, people. It's not game used. It's not autographed. It's in serial number 2500. I think out of 96, 97 Leaf. The back, very nice. A few areas of very slight, super slight chipping. Take it out of the plastic. I don't know the last time it's been out. Let's breathe the fresh air that we get to breathe. Ooh, it's a brutal plastic. That plastic it's in your history. And this thing is fucking... This used to book for a truck ton. Mario Lemieux Fire and Ice. Slight embossing on the flames. See down here. Foil. So that thing. Glad to add this for the at $10. Yes, please. There's a Gretzky Donruss Elite 94, 5 or 5, 6 for 10, but the top corner was super iffy. I could tell in the light that it wasn't 100% nice, and it just, if they would have said 5, okay, but nobody was moving, so I moved on. And then the last card, Matt, sit down. Good call, 6. Take a seat. Guy said he had Doug Martins, and he's like, oh, I sold them. Whatever. Don't matter. If you did or didn't, great. No Josh Johnson. Nobody does, ever. I don't even mention inserts because people then will pump up the price. But I found this. I saw this right away, and I'm like, it's ASJ. I haven't bought an ASJ in a couple months, maybe. So, I figured, well, that was as good a time as any. I said, how much? See, I'd be... It's not supper time. You have French fries and chicken here. You haven't eaten since lunch. You didn't eat your lunch, but you want supper. Maybe you should finish one meal first. But, saw it, I'm like, what do you got for a price on that? And there's a top case on the top of like 2 other cases, and the 2 cases were stuff he was more willing to negotiate with. The Sims was in the case of non-negotiation, or not very lenient. So I'm just like, well, how much you got on that? So I gotta go real low. And I just said, what's real low? Because again, you hear that from dealers a lot. That I want my idea of real low and their idea of real low. There's a couple different things. So for $15, like, I haven't even looked at this stuff since Treasures came out. Just because there's so much stuff I want to pick up, and there's not enough money that I can get it. Five color, you get the white and the speckles and the silver, then the black, then the orange, then the red. ASJ. Booklet from NT. $15. Again, I don't know how much they go for on eBay. I figured, even if it isn't, it's gotta be somewhere in that neighborhood. Plus, a five color, you're not gonna run across them too much, so I said, fuck it. ASJ coming home. So there's that. And then Micah paled in comparison to the package I had for him. We didn't even get to the Torrey Hunter stuff in the van. Here's what Micah gave. Kenny Anderson for the Kenny Anderson collection. Chris Webber for the Chris Webber collection. Neek for the Neek collection. I think that's Billy Owens that's guarding him there. Maddox for the Maddox insert. Maddox with the coin. Maddox, Lords of the Diamond 99 Topps Chrome. Die cut on top there. Graded, Mr. Kerry Collins, 95 Pinnacle rookie card. David Fales auto. Did not have this, as I have not picked up any Fales in eons, just because being a bear lends yourself to people that collect you more. Dougie Fresh, jumbo swatch out of Museum, did not have. Mr. I complain about what? You pulled this, and you pulled what? A Teddy Bridgewater, I think, auto. Well, some Topps box. And then a Sterling Jose Abreu came out, or a Bowman Platinum or something. Oh, I bought one the other day and didn't get it. Well, you got the Jeter the next day, or a week later. But number to 90 rookie premier auto of ASJ, which I wish I put a rookie premier there. And then out of Leaf Limited, 1, 2, 3, 4 color, 5 break, silver foil, ASJ. Paled in comparison. I know I told you I got something coming in from eBay for you, but I'm gonna have to ramp it up a bit. And then, after the show, we went to 3 Stars, and thank you again, Micah, for that. Very, very much appreciated. Went to 3 Stars in Roseville. Busted 2 boxes. I bought the racing cards. We're gonna go to Chinese shop, the Chinese restaurant, but they're open Sundays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. So at 1 o'clock we couldn't do that, so we went to Perkins in a roundabout way. 2 o'clock, and then I think we're in Target for maybe 15-20 minutes. Parted company, which is never fun, because again, when you have a fun weekend, you just don't want to stop. So there's a see the tank on me. Brian Danielson. His chin looks more like Slaughter's with my tank hanging out. And then Mike with his $1 Million Man. Right outside Target there. So, again, fun time had by all. A couple other pickups before the Sia CD. Cheaper at Walmart than it was at on eBay. I looked several places. I think the cheapest I saw was 1060 shipped or 1016 shipped. So for $9 and there's no deluxe version unless it's autographed, I'll pass. Warrior, a new DVD. Always Believe. And then, as you saw during the whole video, or not during the whole video for this one, it kept falling. A new Bray figure. Champion of Suffering. Saw that at, what was it, Forest Lake or Rush City? Walmart, along with this. One of the first major, or the bigger defining moment, classic. I'd seen this thing going decent money online, so wish it was the NWO one. I'll take Scotty Hall, however they want to put him though. Why? Because he's always oozing machismo. I'm the bad guy. Hey yo, it's time for a survey. Survey says that was a great weekend. Can't wait to do that again, Mike. I wish everybody was closer. Distance-wise, location-wise, because I think we add in Tim, we add in Denny and Susie, we add in Tom, Steve, Stoddy. Vintage in Boston can come up. I know they enjoy wrestling. Tom, Asex Deuce 90. The other Tom, the Hudson fan 15. Get them going with the wrestling, and I think we'd have a fun weekend. It'd be Ryan. I don't know if Ryan RBI crew would be fun. He's such a Randy Orton mark. Anybody that likes Randy Orton that much has to just be a douchebag. I mean, it's just the way it is. But again, thank you again for the great weekend. Awesome time. Hope your foot clears up. That hobbling all around all weekend, it can't be any fun at all. So there it is. Ring of Honor recap. I got pictures on the I uploaded them on the computer now. So as soon as I turn that on my next videos, whenever that thing drops, I'll post those up, because next month will be a busy one. Believe me, it might be videos, but it's going to be super short videos, because we're middle of next month, and a little trip involved. So take her easy, YouTube. She's easy. Take her twice.